dude. I'm ready to do this. So yeah, let me make sure we're all up. Bop, 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 bop. Not what I wanted. Alright, let's see if it actually works. Should turn the headphones way up. Because I can't have shit in this house. Why don't you want to work? What are you doing? Well, it might have to be this. Oh, there we go. Alright. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Okay. Hi, Foxy. Did we get... Look at that goofball. Why not just give him his hat and shit? I know you can see it on this screen, but it's like, dude, just give him his shit. Why is one of his buttons black and one of them's white? Unless that's light shining on it, I guess. Plus trap and then... I wonder who that could be! Alright, gamers. Nightmare mode, let's do it. We still got Night 7, which is Nightmare, Night 8, and then the challenges. So... Damn it! I did not hear them at all. I heard the breathing, but I couldn't hear them walk away. That was odd. That was very odd. Here, why don't I... There. I should turn the noise canceling on my headphones so that you can actually hear me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not great, but... Shit! God, that was loud. So we're gonna... I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna turn the noise canceling off, because that makes it too loud. I'm gonna be right back. Let me turn my fans down. Oh, motherfucker, dude. That one got me. I gotta, like, get back in the, habit of hearing them. And knowing what to listen for. This has been like a week since I've played this game. Because of, life. My schedule for next week is not as bad, so I should be able to stream more. So hopefully we'll finish FNAF 4 in the next couple days. That's my hope, at least. You know, it is what it is. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Here's hoping, though. Alright, here we go. Mr. Squidward. Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Son of a bitch, Foxy. You're killing me, dude. I can do this. I just gotta get back in the swing of things, you know? That's what it is. need to turn my volume up, I think. Because I can just barely hear her in the kitchen and shit. We're doing great. Son of a bitch! I didn't hear him at all. Yeah, we gotta turn our volume up. If I can... That's better. Motherfucker, dude. That was... We were doing so well. Now, granted, we were getting pretty lucky, I guess. I love how he has the frettles on him. That just makes me laugh. One, two, three. One, two, three. Two, three. Yeah, I think I heard her in the kitchen. Doing good, we're doing good. One, two, three. One, two, three. just didn't get my mind into, like, out of normal mode and into nightmare mode, you know what I'm saying? I thought I heard him, and I guess I hit the... Oh, excuse me. I hit the thing too early. I don't know what happened. I hit the flashlight a second time. I shouldn't have done that. No, I'm resetting. I'm not doing a Foxy at... What is that? That was still 12 a.m.? No, fuck that. One, two. Damn it! That was annoying. I wasn't sure if I could hear her or not. I don't... That's my bad. It's totally my bad. The thing is, I have my headphones, like, way up, so I shouldn't be having these issues. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Yep. Damn. I'm getting my ass beat here. I stayed at Foxy for too long. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't. I can't deal with Foxy. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Um...
Hey guys.
Wait a minute. We're trying to find his...
Hey guys, Ambience here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to beat Night 7, otherwise known as Nightmare Mode, on Five Nights at Freddy's 4. In this guide, I'll be explaining the optimal strategy for both segments. I think a lot of people just don't know how to play this night, especially the 4 to 6 a.m. segment, so I'll be showing off some really helpful tips that I haven't seen anyone else talk about yet. Now,
Please help
since
me,
this is Night
Ambience.
7, I'm assuming that all of you know the basic mechanics of every animatronic present in this night. If you want to brush up on your game knowledge a bit, feel free to check out my entire playlist of FNAF 4 guides, where I cover everything from sound cues to animatronic patterns. That playlist is linked in the cards above, and as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. Alright, so let's go ahead
Ambience, I
and
need
talk
your help.
strategy. So as soon as the night starts, you're going to want to go ahead and run up to the left door and shine your flashlight just to load it. Go back to the center of the room, turn around and load the bed. Run up to the right door, load that as
That's
well.
not
You
that
just want to make
important.
sure that you load everything at the start of the night, because if you do have to run up there later, then there'll be a bit of a delay before you can shine your flashlight or actually run up to the door, and we don't want that to happen, so it is a very minor tip, but I would recommend doing it nonetheless. So what we're going to be doing this night, our main goal is to keep Foxy out of the closet until 4 a.m., where all of the regular animatronics will despawn and Nightmare will appear in their place. So the goal is to keep Foxy out until 4 a.m. So many of you must know by now that Foxy does not spawn in the closet at the start of the night. He runs in between the halls. You can hear him running from left to right or right to left if you have a decent pair of headphones. This is what we're going to be listening for the entire night. Basically, if he runs to a door, then you're going to want to run to that same door and go ahead and shine your light, even if he is not super close to it. So if you do hear him run up to a door, like it sounds like he actually runs from the hallway he's currently in all the way up to the door, the footsteps get significantly louder, then you must go to that door and shine the flashlight before you go to the other door. So you're going to run up to that, you're going to wait about 3 seconds and listen for breathing, then you're going to shine your flashlight, and you're going to be able to see Foxy at the end of the hall and ward him off. So the goal is to prevent him from entering the closet for the entire night. I talked about this a lot in my previous guides, but I'm going to talk about it again just in case you haven't seen those. So like I said, he does run from left to right and vice versa. You can hear him. If he runs very close to a door, you must immediately go to that door and shine the light before checking the other door. You can check the bed, just don't run up to the other door. The reason that we want to be following Foxy's footsteps, even if he's not running very close to the door, is because if we go to the opposite door, he has probably about a 50-50 chance, I would say, of just running straight up to the door and instantly getting into the closet, and there's nothing we can do about that, so it's very important to follow his footsteps most of the time. So as you can see, sometimes I just idle in the center of the room. The reason that I'm not afraid of doing this is because I can tell when Bonnie or Chica are getting close to the doors without even having to check them. How do I do this? Well, you can hear deep footsteps sometimes. I'll go ahead and play that sound cue now. So this has a few
I
purposes.
didn't
If
even
you're
hear
holding a
that.
door closed, it means that the
That's
animatronic is
great.
walking away from the door, and as soon as you hear that, it's safe to open the door and shine the flashlight. However, if you hear this while you're just in the center of the room or hanging out at the bed or one of the doors, then this means that an animatronic, and you can tell if you have a decent pair of headphones based on which side they are on, you can tell if it's Bonnie or Chica. So if Bonnie or Chica start walking up to the door, this means that they will either be at the end of the hallway, and you can shine the flashlight to ward them off, or they will be at the door. So if I hear this, I prioritize that door a little bit more. If I've been checking the right door a lot lately and I hear footsteps walk up to the left door, I'm like, okay, maybe I should go check the left door, even if there is a slight chance of Foxy getting in. So basically what you're going to do is just follow Foxy's footsteps between the hallways, run up to a door, wait about 3 seconds, and then go ahead and shine the flashlight. Basically, you're just going to be following Foxy the entire time. Nothing else is really that important. Just check the bed every time that you come away from a door, and Nightmare Freddy will not be a problem at all. As you can see, Bonnie was down the hallway there. So make sure to prioritize a door more heavily if you have heard deep footsteps on that side recently, as that does mean an animatronic is getting close. A minor tip, I don't know if this is actually necessary, but I still do it regardless. When I shine the flashlight and I see an animatronic at the end of the hallway, if I have reason to believe there's another animatronic there, such as Foxy or Bonnie there, as you saw, vice versa, so if I have reason to believe there's a second animatronic at the end of the hall, I will flash my light again, which plays the animation of that animatronic ducking back around the corner. I don't know if this is 100% necessary, but I do it anyway just to make sure that I warded both animatronics off. So it's now 4 a.m., so let's go ahead and talk about Nightmare. So I'm not going to be covering Nightmare's extremely basic mechanics. I'm just going to be talking about some of the mistakes that I think players tend to make on this night. I already covered Nightmare Fredbear extensively on nights 5 and 6. I made guides for those as well. I'll go ahead and put those in the cards up there. Nightmare functions pretty much the exact same, so go ahead and check those out if you don't know how he works. So Nightmare, basically, you're going to hear him run between the hallways from left to right. He'll run back and forth, and instead of immediately running to a door the instant you hear footsteps, you're going to wait in the center of the room. You're going to wait 2 to 3 seconds, and then if you don't hear him run to the opposite hall, then you're going to run up to that door, you're going to shine the flashlight real quick and close the door. Now, if this isn't the first tutorial that you've watched, or maybe you just do this on your own, you've probably heard every single tutorial saying, no, don't shine your flashlight, you will die. However, as you can see, I'm shining my flashlight every time I run up to a door, and I'm having no issues. This is a very common myth that is spread that I believe for quite some time, and this will make Night 7 a lot easier on you. When you run up to a door, shine the flashlight, just make sure that you are ready to immediately close the door, as Nightmare is a lot less merciful than Nightmare Fredbear is. So if you run up to a door and you shine the flashlight and you're ready to close the door the instant you see him there, he's going to be real close to you, closer than Nightmare Fredbear usually is. I need to take a breath here for a second. I've been talking for 6 minutes straight. But if you run up to the door and he's there, just make sure that you are ready to instantly close the door. If you do close the door fast enough, I promise you, you will have no problem. This is much better. This is great for spotting out fake laughs. If you hear a laugh and footsteps at the same time and you're not quite sure whether it was a real or a fake laugh, maybe you heard the laugh a little after the footsteps ended, then go ahead and run up to the door, shine the flashlight real quick, and if he's there, close the door. If he's not, go ahead and go back to the center of the room, check the bed, check the closet, and you should have more than enough time to ward him off. Shining a flashlight in the hallway is actually a fantastic tactic. I don't know if this works on night 8. I still have to test that. I'll let you guys know in the night 8 guide. But for night 7, it 100% works. Just make sure that you are ready to close the door the instant that you see Nightmare there. And I promise you, you will have no issues, and this section will be a lot easier for you. So remember, wait 2 to 3 seconds after the footsteps stop before running up to a door to check if Nightmare is there. And don't worry about shining a flashlight as long as you are ready to close the door. If you hear laughter and Nightmare's not in the hallway that you heard him run to, immediately turn around and check the bed. And if he's not there, run up, check the closet, and hold the door shut until you hear footsteps once again. So there you go. After beating this, you'll have a 3rd star on the menu, looking pretty nice. I will be making a night 8 guide, but that is going to take a little bit of time to get it out, as it is
Alright, we're watching the night 8
and
guide.
I actually need to replay the entire game again, I'm pretty sure, to even get access to it. But anyway, that will be out relatively soon, hopefully. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this guide. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.
Where is it? God damn it. This is, I don't. You can see that I've watched a lot of these.
Hey
This
guys,
is the first time
Ambience
I've
here.
seen it.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to beat Night 8, otherwise known as 420 mode,
'Cause
on
I
Five Nights
just
at Freddy's
want
4. This is
to
basically just a harder
this.
version of Night 7 with few gameplay changes. However, due to the increased difficulty, a lot of timings and strategy dynamics change. Some of these tips can also be applied to Night 7, as there were a few things I didn't think of when making that guide. There are 2 main strategies for this night, and I've managed to get a winning run with both. The first strategy has you sit in the center of the room and wait until Foxy moves, then follow him across the room. I've covered this strategy extensively in previous guides, and I'll link my Night 7 guide in the cards above. If you want to use this strategy and don't know how, I highly recommend checking that out. I also wanted to correct a few things from my previous guides, as I found some good optimizations recently. I recommend only checking the bed after both doors instead of just one. You can get rid of the frettles very quickly, and this decreases the chances of Bonnie or Chica killing you by a significant amount. Another problem that many people experience on night 8 is closing a door, hearing footsteps, shining a light, and immediately getting jump scared. This is very frustrating, but thankfully there's an easy way to fix it. Whenever you go to a door, you'll be waiting for a maximum of 3 seconds to listen for breathing. If you hear breathing, close the door. If you hear footsteps within a second or two of closing the door, open the door and wait an extra second to listen for breathing. Sometimes the animatronics will leave a door and come straight back to it because of their extremely high AI levels. They won't leave until you open and close the door again if this is the case. You can usually tell if this happened by how soon you hear footsteps after closing the door. If you hear footsteps while closing the door or as soon as it closed, it's very likely that this happened. Just open the door and wait a second or two. If you hear breathing, close the door. If you don't, use the flashlight. This takes a bit more time, but ensures that you'll never die to Bonnie or Chica in the halls. As I've already covered the other strategy in previous guides, I'll mainly be focusing on the one that I used in this run. These tips should be implemented in the both strategies and help tremendously. For this strategy, you'll want to give up on fully tracking Foxy and move quickly from door to door with a consistent pattern. Your movement should be optimized as much as possible. Check the doors in a consistent pattern and never check the same door twice unless you hear Foxy run right up to one. In this case, it's best to keep him out of the room and your speed should save you. When you return to the bedroom, you should be spam clicking to get to the next location as soon as possible. The obvious downside to this is that Foxy is much more likely to get into the room. A 1 to 2 a.m. Foxy is pretty common, and he will get in on most runs. With proper time management and a bit of RNG, you can survive with Foxy in the closet for the entire night. The upsides are that you have to spend less time clearing the bed, and you're not just idling in the room and allowing the frettles to accumulate quickly while tracking Foxy. This also makes it much more unlikely that Bonnie or Chica will get into the room. If you're good at moving quickly and aren't afraid to be in the hallways a lot, this is the strategy for you. Once Foxy gets in the room, your strategy changes a bit. You should now be checking the bed only after dealing with both doors and the closet. You can do either door, door, closet, bed, or door, closet, door, bed. You should deal with Foxy as soon as he gets in the room, so this will determine what your pattern is. Whatever it is, stick to it. Like I talked about in my Night 3 guide, the key here is to be quick without being reckless. Always take 3 seconds at the doors if you need to, and wait after opening the door if you suspect the animatronic came right back. Don't stress about the frettles, you can safely check both doors and the closet first. Foxy is more likely to kill you. Speaking of Foxy, whenever you run up to the closet, you shouldn't bother with the flashlight at all. As soon as you get there, close the door and hold it shut for 6 seconds, then run back to the center of the room and continue the pattern as normal. You should only be patient at the doors, and even then you want to keep moving as quickly as possible. This takes a bit of practice to get used to, especially if you like playing with a slower tempo. The strategy of tracking Foxy is possible, but in my opinion, no longer optimal. I recommend checking out my Night 3 guide if you want more tips on how to move quickly without rushing. The most important things to pay attention to here are that you're waiting for enough time at the doors and dealing with fake outs, that you're holding the closet shut for 6 seconds consistently, and that you're not spending too much time on the bed. And of course, a consistent pattern and fast movement are essential. This strategy may sound counterintuitive, but it really does work and is also great practice for challenges like Insta-Foxy. That's pretty much everything you need to know for this segment. Now let's move on to the 4 to 6 a.m. segment. Nightmare is an absolute pain on this mode, and no one seems to understand how he works. First, some changes you'll have to make from Night 7.
I know this is for Night 8, not Night... I want to hear the strategies one more time.
As you sit in the center of the room and wait until Foxy moves, then follow him across the room. I've covered this strategy extensively in previous guides, and I'll link my Night 7 guide in the cards above. If you want to use this strategy and don't know how, I highly recommend checking that out. I also wanted to correct a few things from my previous guides, as I found some good optimizations recently. I recommend only checking the bed after both doors instead of just one. You can get rid of the frettles very quickly, and this decreases the chances of Bonnie or Chica killing you by a significant amount. Another problem that many people experience on Night 8 is closing a door, hearing footsteps, shining a light, and immediately getting jump scared. This is very frustrating, but thankfully there's an easy way to fix it. Whenever you go to a door, you'll be waiting for a maximum of 3 seconds to listen for breathing. If you hear breathing, close the door. If you hear footsteps within a second or two of closing the door, open the door and wait an extra second to listen for breathing. Sometimes the animatronics will leave a door and come straight back to it because of their extremely high AI levels. They won't leave until you open and close the door again if this is the case. You can usually tell if this happened by how soon you hear footsteps after closing the door. If you hear footsteps while closing the door or as soon as it closed, it's very likely that this happened. Just open the door and wait a second or two. If you hear breathing, close the door. If you don't, use the flashlight. This takes a bit more time, but ensures that you'll never die to Bonnie or Chica in the halls. As I've already covered the other strategy in previous guides, I'll mainly be focusing on the one that I used in this run. These tips should be implemented in the both strategies and help tremendously. For this strategy, you'll want to give up on fully tracking Foxy and move quickly from door to door with a consistent pattern. Your movement should be optimized as much as possible. Check the doors in a consistent pattern, and never check the same door twice unless you hear Foxy run right up to one. In this case, it's best to keep him out of the room, and your speed should save you. When you return to the bedroom, you should be spam clicking to get to the next location as soon as possible. The obvious downside to this is that Foxy is much more likely to get into the room. A 1 to 2 a.m. Foxy is pretty common, and he will get in on most runs. With proper time management and a bit of RNG, you can survive with Foxy in the closet for the entire night. The upsides are that you have to spend less time clearing the bed, and you're not just idling in the room and allowing the frettles to accumulate quickly while tracking Foxy. This also makes it much more unlikely that Bonnie or Chica will get into the room. If you're good at moving quickly...
Yo, we just got a follow. Omar MTZ, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Sorry that we're just watching a guide right now, but I'm having some difficulty with this game.
And aren't afraid to be in the hallways a lot, this is the strategy for you. Once Foxy gets in the room, your strategy changes a bit. You should now be checking the bed only after dealing with both doors and the closet. You can do either door, door, closet, bed, or door, closet, door, bed. You should deal with Foxy as soon as he gets in the room, so this will determine what your pattern is. Whatever it is, stick to it. Like I talked about in my Night 3 guide, the key here is to be quick without being reckless. Always take 3 seconds at the doors if you need to, and wait after opening the door if you suspect the animatronic came right back. Don't stress about the frettles, you can safely check both doors and the closet first. Foxy is more likely to kill you. Speaking of Foxy, whenever you run up to the closet, you shouldn't bother with the flashlight at all. As soon as you get there, close the door and hold it shut for 6 seconds, then run back to the center of the room and continue the pattern as normal. You should only be patient at the doors, and even then you want to keep moving as quickly as possible. This takes a bit of practice to get used to, especially if you like playing with a slower tempo. The strategy of tracking Foxy is possible, but in my opinion, no longer optimal. I recommend checking out my Night 3 guide if you want more tips on how to move quickly without rushing.
Okay.
The most important things to pay attention to here are that you're waiting for enough time at the doors and dealing with fake outs, that you're holding the closet shut for 6 seconds consistently, and that you're not spending too much time on the bed. And of course, a consistent pattern and fast movement are essential. This strategy may sound counterintuitive, but it really does work and is also great practice for challenges like Insta-Foxy. That's pretty much everything you need to know for this segment. Now let's move on to the 4 to 6 a.m. segment. Nightmare is an absolute pain on this mode, and no one seems to understand how he works. First, some changes you'll have to make from Night 7. Nightmare is extremely unforgiving on this mode, and there's a lot of reports of people getting killed through doors for seemingly no reason. There actually is a reason for this, and it's that you're not fast enough. This is one of the reasons why I switched to this new 12 to 4 a.m. strategy, is because I wanted to train my movement optimization for this segment. First of all, you'll no longer be waiting a second or two after Nightmare stops. As soon as you hear his footsteps stop, run to the door. Make sure his footsteps actually did stop. As soon as you don't hear them anymore, he cannot run to the other side. As soon as you get there, close the door. Shining the light wastes a fraction of a second, and sometimes that's too much. Once Nightmare stops, he either arrives at the door in a second or half a second. If it's the latter, the tiniest slip-up will spell death. The instant you hear him run away from the door, retreat back to the center of the room and wait for him to stop again. Repeat the pattern until you hear a laugh, which is where it gets tricky. If you suspect a fake laugh, run up to the door you last heard him at and shine the flashlight. If he's there, close the door. If he's not, run back to the center and check the bed. If he's not there either, spam click the closet and hope you can close it in time. Don't shine the light or hesitate at all. If you're lucky, you might still be able to clutch it. Unlike Night 7, you only want to shine the light if you recently heard Nightmare laugh and need to tell if it's real or fake. Otherwise, it wastes precious time. To recap, don't shine the light at doors unless you heard Nightmare laugh. If he's not there, immediately double back and check the bed and closet in that order. As soon as you hear Nightmare stop, run to a door. Don't run to one prematurely, but don't wait a few seconds after he stops. As soon as you hear footsteps running away from the door, go back to the center. Be prepared to run to the opposite door immediately if Nightmare stops there. Well, that's all for now. Night 8 contains a decent...
Alright. We can do this. We can totally do this. I know that was for Night 8, but Night 7 is just Night 8, but slightly easier, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3. Okay. What? It was 4 a.m., you asshole! What the hell was that? It was 4 a.m. Why did that... Why were we killed by Foxy after 4 a.m.? That's insane. Whatever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Foxy, every goddamn time. Why is it always Foxy? He's always the one who would get me in FNAF 2. He's always the one who gets me here. I hate him. I'm sick of his bullshit, man. This is getting very frustrating. I was there for 3 seconds. I heard nothing. I'm getting really frustrated with this. I think we're gonna do one more. And then we'll try, like... I don't know. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it. Hi, Shooky Rookie. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. I'm currently suffering. Oh man, this is rough, you know? This is rough. I'm getting my ass beat by Foxy. Bro just does not give me enough time to deal with anything. Let me in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I want to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I was about to check on you, you asshole! I was literally about to get your ass. You piece of shit. I hate you, Bonnie. I'm not loving it. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm struggling, guys. It's rough, you know? It's you know? 'It's the No, why are you here? Why do you hate me so? I'm insane. That's how I have the determination. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. Come on, Chica, be nice. Be nice, Chica. She's in the kitchen. Oh, I hope we're fine. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. Come on, Foxy, be nice, be nice. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. thought I heard him on the left. I legitimately did. But hey, it's been a while since we got to Nightmare, so that's good, right? Also, hey Kai, how's it hanging? Right? Right? It's good that we got to Nightmare? Someone in chat tell me... Someone congratulate me. Someone give me some positive affirmation. Oh, fuck, dude. This is brutal. Alright, back into it. It's not that bad until Foxy comes in, honestly. I didn't even hear her walk away. That's odd. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 more minutes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Nightmare, you have to chase around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh fuck. Please don't get me, please don't get me. Ah, bitch! One mistake, bro. One mistake, one issue, my guy. Headphones, you can only be heard on the left side. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, how do I fix this? Me now? Are we okay? Is it coming through differently or what? I'm just... How's this? Oh, okay, that's too loud. How's this? How's this? This is probably better. Or actually, this is probably better. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've played around with this. Shit. How about now? Can you hear me coming through on one side or the other, or is it like even? I don't know. How about now? This is rough. I don't like to have to do this while streaming. I feel bad. This should be fine. How's this? This should be much better. I hope. And then am I too loud? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Let me know. I assume it's something with this audio source because I'm borrowing a new microphone from a friend who's not using it because it's much better than my crappy headset mic. Can you hear me? How about now? Can you guys hear me? Shoot. I don't know what to do then. Still on the left only? Damn. I thought I had... Yeah, because it didn't save for some reason. How about now? It should be a little better. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Let me know. All right, awesome. Am I quiet? Do I need to turn my the sound up or something? Let me know. Like if I'm too loud or too quiet or whatever. And I'm going to click back on the game so that... So yeah, let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet or whatever. When you played, you were a bit quiet. That was on purpose. That's me personally because I have to be quiet to hear the game. I don't think that was a technical issue. I think that was just you have to be quiet to play FNAF 4 since it relies on sound so much. This is what I sound like when I normally am playing a game. When I'm playing anything else that I can actually talk during. But yeah. If we're all good, then I will just jump back in. Oh, God, please let this not be an issue. I'm so tired of this game. It's so frustrating. How did you get in so early? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did, yeah, I streamed the whole game. It's just been a while. No, let me... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three. Yeah, I heard him come in. Yeah. That was my bad. I was screwing around. I should not have been. But yeah, I'm like... If we get to like almost 6 o'clock and we haven't made any progress, I'm gonna just yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Night 7 is brutal. Can't wait to do night 8 afterwards, and then the challenges, and then Halloween mode. Oh, thank God that FNAF 4 was the one that kept getting updates and shit. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. One, two, 2, 3. One, two, 3. Watch, Foxy's gonna get me. Motherfucker. Haha. Oh, I'm gonna shit my pants. It's it's a lot, you know. This game is I think if we don't beat it by 6, I'm gonna just play something else for the rest of the stream. If anyone's new here, I normally go for 4 hours, 4 to 8. I think if we don't beat this by 6, I'm gonna try to do a KH2 rando seed, but I've been having issues with it, and I haven't gotten it totally fixed, so we'll see what happens. We'll say if we haven't even beaten Nightmare or made any progress by like a quarter of, I'll switch over. Yeah, once you hear the kitchen noises, you can just flash the light. You don't need to sit and wait, I don't think. Son of a bitch! He took forever to make noise there. That was bullshit. Alright, let's keep at it. I think part of the problem is that I'm not building up muscle memory because of how sparsely I've been streaming. I haven't been able to stream often enough to really get good at this game. I think that part might be part of the issue. Because you can't just keep slamming your head at the wall. The cupcake is just if Chica gets inside. That's all it is. Yeah, I think so. That was dumb. That was very dumb of me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Foxy, please. Foxy, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Thanks. Very cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, here we go. I literally cannot hear Nightmare. I literally did not hear him. I thought I heard him on the left. I should have flashed the flashlight. That's what I should do. But hey, we got to Nightmare, right? You know what? We've made it to Nightmare. I'm gonna take a short break. I really gotta pee. We're gonna put on some tunes. Y'all wanna listen to some tunes? Hell yeah. Okay, we're back. We're gonna try this one more time. Maybe a couple more times. And then if I'm continuously getting my ass handed to me, we'll stop. We'll do something else. That was dumb. Probably gonna die. I appreciate the optimism. Sometimes the best thing to do is just take a break. You know, slamming your head against a brick wall isn't gonna help you. You gotta take breaks to gain the muscle memory. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're done. We're done with FNAF 4 for the day. You know, I have my schedule at work is I'm working like fewer days next week, so we should be able to stream more, like 4 or 5 days depending on what time I do it. So I have to take the break so that I can, like I said, you know, you gotta like sleep on it. You have to do it consistently to practice. You know, spending 4 hours in the gym is not as good as spending 1 hour every other day consistently. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works, I think. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but I think what we're going to do is some KH2 rando. So the stream's going to go offline for a minute, and then I'll be right back. If you're just watching the VOD, have a good night. I love you. Same with drawing. Yeah, totally. That's how it is with anything. You need to take breaks from anything that you're doing. Or else you'll definitely get burnt out on it, or you will stop, you just won't, you'll get, like, fatigued with it, you know? You won't be able to play as well. That's why I like pulling all-nighters for, like, studying, for school or whatever. That doesn't work, because you're just you can't just marathon it. You have to take breaks and actually allow your brain to process the information that it's gaining from whatever it is you're doing, giving your mind and your muscles a break. Yes, hello, Felix. I could not forget you. You are, like, shedding like crazy again. So that hot, huh? Alright. So yeah. Stream's gonna go offline for a minute, and then I'm gonna boot up Smash. Not Smash. Why did I say Smash? KH2 Rando. So see you guys in a minute.